Take it away, kiddo.
Yo, yo, yo. Welcome, ladies and gents, to a very amazing live production. I'm with my co-host, Candace Marie, and this is the Peace Dealer.
Hey, we're back. Cheers. Clink, clink, motherfuckers. Yep. Hope you're drinking wherever you are tonight. It's 5 o'clock pretty much everywhere in the States, so you're in the clear.
Yep.
We are live in between takes. We just got done doing our video on Gemini's season, talking to you guys about what's going on in the news and all those crazy evil twins. And
it's evil twin season coming up.
Yeah. And we're like coming into eclipse energy right now. We're a couple days away from eclipses, so it's vibes are real. The vibes are. Can you guys feel it? Like
that we're about to walk through a portal.
There's something in the air that is very. It's in the air.
It's definitely air. Shout out to Dolo. Shout out to Neighborhood Hope Dealer. Please hit that like button on your way in. If you see the like button, you haven't clicked it. Like, why? It's there for you to click it. So, make an account if you have to. But
it's nice to see you guys. Say hi, everybody in the chat. We see you. Thank you for hanging out with us on a weeknight, on a school night.
Yeah.
Especially those of you guys who are in other parts of the world. We have people from all over. We got people all over the East Coast and everything. Thank you guys for tuning in and chatting with us in the PM hours.
Shout out to Michi. Shout out to Mag. Shout out to Devin. How are you feeling? I'm feeling hopeful. I feel like I'm about to walk through a portal. I don't know what to expect.
Beating you up over here. Sorry. I feel good. I have a fire south node and a fire moon, so I'm kind of here for it. I'm here for it. I think it'll be good. It's all the weird, funky Gemini energy that my Scorpio doesn't do well with. So I'm kind of leaning into that, but I'm also just getting back to normal life after being on the road for a couple of weeks and traveling through the South, which has been real.
Right.
Real. It's been real. Lots of good food, lots of Trumpers.
Right.
Lots of weird
the
fucking
cool
shit
people.
at Walmart.
Walmart.
You haven't seen America until you've driven through the South. That's all I'm going to say.
That's true. That's very true. I remember driving through the South to drive my younger sister and her friend to Howard in D.C., and we drove from El Paso. We made it to, I think, Atlanta or someplace, and then I got in a car accident. It was weird. This was with the person who mentored me in Santeria, so like it was all sorts of juju. And like before I got into that car accident, within 10 minutes I was at a red light and it was green and I was about to go and I stopped, and then the car just like whoosh.
Seems to be the story of your life, huh?
That would have hit me and killed my sister if I rode the dream. And then like less than 10 minutes later I got a car accident. So like it was some weird shit. Like it was interesting.
Different energy in the South, especially like being down there, and like when I was there, it's like the storms were going on. It was insanity. And I'm driving along the freeway, looking to my left and looking to my right, realizing like the swamp is about level with the freeway, and I was anticipating and wanting and waiting to see a gator the entire time I was on the freeway. I was just like ready for it.
A
gator?
An alligator?
Yeah. I was like waiting for it because I feel like my South trip or my Louisiana trip would not be complete without some gator. I had to settle for gator trash, people. Swamp people.
Is that a Florida thing or just
Floridians are like a whole other breed. Shout out to Florida. Is there anybody out here that's
Florida men
living in Florida right now?
I saw a meme that was saying, I posted actually, it was about a Florida man who kidnapped about 27 people to listen to his beats for 3 days straight, 36 hours.
Oh, I saw the Gemini.
Right. Shout out to that dude. That's dedication. That's how you make it.
You kidnap people, make them listen to their beats.
He's a celebrity now. He's known, so he made it. That's what's up.
He made it. Beautiful gang.
Sometimes you just need to take it by force and be like, listen to my shit. If I was one of the people he kidnapped, I'd be freestyling to his beats and be like, hey.
It was fun though. I mean, like I went through Arizona and I went through Texas and then I went to Louisiana and then I came back and then I went back to Texas and then I went through Albuquerque. It was fun. It was a good run. It It's a good run. Other than I didn't see a gator and it was a horrible weather, but it's okay. I lived to tell the tale.
Horrible weather,
I was filming my Jupiter and Pisces video, and it was like rolling thunder and the streets were flooding. And I was like, right.
Oh
this
my
would
God.
Be happening right now. Yeah.
What do you feel is the, shout out to Star Ari, what do you feel is the transit for the gas shortages?
That would be, well, I mean, that's right when Jupiter was going into Pisces and the Neptune stuff there. I mean, I would think, though, gas is Uranus, is it not? Or is it Jupiter? Maybe some Jupiter-Uranus aspects?
I feel like gas, petroleum are all underground resources. So I feel that's all Pluto Scorpio. Because you got to bring it from the underground.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Right.
I guess that makes sense. I just think that, well, I guess Uranus could be more like other, not natural gases, but stuff that's like more so man-made. But I think
the technology that processes them is Uranus. Like the technology that like makes them consumptible or consumption.
Looking at
consumable.
Some of these
shout out to Star Ari once again. She's my meme plug. All those fire ass memes you see me post back in the day came from her, and then she got off of Instagram, but now she's back. So you're gonna see me with fire memes again. That's amazing. And
people are saying lots of breakups and relationship problems, and you're surprised. There is more coming with all of these eclipses in Gemini, and I'm waiting for the Venus Neptune square, which is kind of getting going.
And outside of breakups, y'all are gonna see the most unconventional partnerships. Y'all are about to see people pair together that you would never see pair together.
Why do you say that? Because of the square?
I would think because of the square, and also because of really just the eclipse. I mean, we don't have any relevant oppositions, but
no, but
definitely the square.
But we are going to see. I feel like Venus moving into Gemini and coming into a square with Neptune is like double mint, twins, double the trouble, double the fun. Like there's going to be like lots of like, I don't know, girl, keep an eye on your husbands and your boyfriends and all of those people, because
and Gemini season is the talking phase.
Right.
So we're going to eventually, so Venus is going to go through 2 of Cups in Cancer, and then it's going to meet on the red carpet with Mars. So everything that's developing is preparing you for a super passionate honey, what do you call that? Honeymoon like esque vibe of like, oh my gosh, we've made it together, and it's opposite Saturn retrograde. Yeah. So it's definitely set to be like, it's building up for something very passionate. So right now you could be talking to the love of your life and you don't even know.
And Venus is still in a trine to Saturn.
Yes.
So Venus is playing nicely with Saturn, even though it's going to experience some squares from planets in Pisces. I think that there could be a lot of stability and building towards like long-term goals when it comes to finances, relationships, money.
Neighborhood Hope Dealer said Biden transiting the White House. Yes. The actor who's playing Biden, whoever that is. Yes. But
I get a kick out of this because you're like the one person who's just as fucking crazy as I am.
Maybe crazier. You never know. That's what I love about Scorpio and Gemini. It's like we're different levels of crazy. Like one's a surface level crazy, and then the one's like a deep,
like really crazy. I'm like deep crazy reserve. Like all reserve. I'll
so
like
crazy you're sane.
I'll hold in the crazy for about 6 months until it just can't.
It's like a normal crazy. It's like you don't even look crazy because you're normal, but it's like if you go a little deeper, it's like, oh shit. Like,
did you like the meme I sent you that said like when Scorpios and Gemini start learning about astrology and they go, oh shit, are we the bad guys?
Yes, that's one of my most popular memes. I had to steal that ASAP. A lot of the memes you see, I also steal from Candace. She's my other meme plug. So.
I'm just nasty about it. I'm like, and I'll even see you screenshot it and repost it, and I'm like, that was mine. That was mine. But you
shameless.
Did it just to irk me at this point, so it's okay. It's I'm just going to keep posting Gemini, because you're like the only Gemini that I can get along with. I'm going to keep posting those Gemini Scorpio memes, because...
Shout out to the Earth Geminis. We connect with the... you have no idea how many times we were like, you're not like the normal Gemini, and it's like, I'm not.
Because you've got a lot of Earth in your chart, so you're more grounded, but you still like to watch the world burn, and I'm kind of like absolutely. That too. So
I still have Gemini for sure. Like that takes over, and I love Gemini. So it is what it is. I just like the fuckery. It's very amusing. Of course, my cap doesn't care for it all the way, but it's a Uranus cap, so it's a crazy cap.
How are you guys doing with all the energy and everything right now? What's going on in your worlds? We're now kind of making some tweaks and adjustments and some upgrades for our podcast. If you guys don't know, we are completely self-funded. We are doing this and doing it on our free time because we love coming out and putting out content for y'all, making you laugh. But if you want to contribute to our Anchor account, to our beer fund, check out the links below. Also, we now have a phone number equipped so we can take calls and we can chat with people, shoot the shit, answer questions, get shout outs and stuff from you guys too. So I will give you guys that number at some point, whether we'll do it now or a little bit later. 3, we now have Super Chat. So we're going to try to get up on here more regularly and pull some cards and offer you guys some insight. Or if you have a specific question that you want to ask about your chart or something that you need insight on.
We got you.
We got you. And finally, Midheaven Shop has arrived. We are live and updating regularly. Go and check out our shitposting astrology definition series where you can get all kinds of goodies that are my interpretations on all of the zodiac signs. They are kind of silly and fun, but there's something for everybody. Check it out.
$10 minimum, by the way, if you want a card from each of us. Okay, don't be cheapskates here. Okay, let's share the.
It's kind of a good deal because we're gonna come on here and talk to you guys, and both of us are pretty busy and we're kind of booked up, and we understand not everybody can afford a reading, so we're going to try to hop on here more so regularly and pull cards for you guys if you want to ask us a question.
Someone said talk about cat moons. We can be the biggest dicks. I don't think we're the biggest dicks. I mean, Hitler was a cat moon, but I think maybe the rest of y'all just can't control your emotions. I don't know. Like maybe that's
Is it just the cat moon though? I have a thing for cat moon men. I feel like they're like whips and chains and daddy. Like I'm kind of here for that.
Shout out to Cap and Cancer. That's what's up.
Mars and Capricorn too. I like that too.
That was the best thing. Saturn on my moon. I realized this whole time because I've been vanilla sexually my whole life, and then I'm awakened to the fact that I'm actually a dom. I like to put belts on your hands or a tie.
You gotta get into those Japanese silk ties.
Right, just tie it around, get ropes. A feather and a blindfold, and just have fun with you. Like I can just
50 Shades of Grey shit right now.
I feel like 50 Shades of Grey was between Capricorn and Virgo. Like the girl was Virgo and the dude was Cap. I don't know. That was just me, but very interesting.
I don't know. I think Cat Moon can be cool. I mean, definitely super mature, a little bit more reserved, can be a little bit more prone to kind of feeling down sometimes, but definitely usually the emotional adult in the room. That's, yeah, for sure.
I mean, I can understand why people think we're dicks because I've come to embrace the fact that, outside of social conditioning, we're really heartless. Like we really don't have emotions, and we process feelings. We can get emotional. You're like a Capricorn moon, and I'm dancing to my own rhythm, but like a Capricorn moon either knows they don't have emotions or they still believe that they're obligated to react emotionally because you're a part of like a society. And so like if you don't react emotionally, you're taught that's weird. So Capricorn moons go through the first 30 years of thinking that they have to do that. And then we have our Saturn return and we're like, wait, I don't have to react like this. I thought we were supposed to do this. And it's liberation. It's like, I don't have to give a fuck. Oh my God.
Is my favorite.
Oh yes.
I'm living for some of my progressions into Aquarius. I'm living for it.
I wish I would have ever had that. I will never have the only Aquarius progression I have is with the North Node. I'll never have an Aqua progression. I'm so jealous of y'all. Actually, I have a theory that 15 degrees Aqua to 15 degrees Pisces progression is the sweet spot. It's like the heaven realm where you get all the fame, you get all the success, you get all the bitches, you get all the notoriety.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know why I believe that, but like after 15 degrees Pisces, it's like the after party and then the washed up legends, and then you have to restart it.
Damn, Yeah, my
Right.
North Node's somewhere in there. But my Venus progression just moved in there. And
shout out to North Node Pisces, bringing magic back.
shout out to just anything in Pisces who's having their fucking moment right now with Jupiter's grand move into that
Valley.
sign.
Right.
I'm like, fuck, I want to find Atlantis. I'm like waiting for it. Like, I'm like sitting around and I'm like, we're going to find some crazy fucking sea animals or like mermaids or, you know, like something big is going to be shown to the world, hopefully here soon.
Right. So, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, like, and she's right. Like, something huge is going to be, if anything, I think it could be tied to what was been hidden. Like, maybe they could have revealed it. But it's like, okay, we have no choice. People are caring too much about the vaccine.
Secret societies and fucking cults are going to make a real comeback next year. I think you're going to see some crazy people drinking the Kool-Aid shit.
And that's the thing. Like, a lot of the videos, a lot of the narrative and rhetoric, I feel like people got distracted. So people are going to come back to that focus. And shout out to Ashleen. We got you. Y'all better stop, sleeping. Ashleen knows what's up. So she about to get a fire ass reading.
We appreciate that. What's your question? What do you want to know? We'll pull some cards for you.
If you have no question, we got you on the generals. But I mean, I'm gonna just tell you right now, click that $sign and give us your hard-earned money. Okay?
Honestly, Mike is drinking us out of house and home. So I need you guys to help us because he needs a 6-pack per episode, guys.
Yeah.
And he loves string cheese. So if you guys want to support his string cheese and
right.
have it, what else do we like? We like pizza.
Oh, things like that. This is like my favorite day of the week to just chill in another dimension.
You just love coming to my Caucasian home, don't you?
I do.
Yeah,
I do.
Get you liquored up, give you some charcuterie.
Oh, yes.
Like a fine white woman.
All right.
There's no shame in that. There's no shame in that.
Shout out to the Neighborhood Hope Dealer.
Thank you,
Thank you
dear.
for the sticker.
We appreciate it. So what's up? Like, do you want this reading, Ashley? What would you like to know? Do you want a general? What can we tell you? Oh, thank you, Hope Dealer. You're a sweetheart.
Much appreciated. AC on the Algol be like that. My rising is 27 degrees rising. Taurus, it's next to Algol. Shout out to the Algol moons, risings,
Do you feel like
Mercury's.
you lose your head? Like popping off? Like when you talk and you really get into it, do you throw your head back and you're like, ah?
No, but
should.
I am kind of paranoid that like a sniper will kind of hit me
it's
out
about
of nowhere.
Beheading.
Exactly. The Medusa thing, right?
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, I kind of do feel like if I did get in trouble, it'd be because of what I said and, it could cost my head. But other than that, I like to take my risk. I'm here for a good time. And so it is what it is. Maybe it means I can make people hard by staring at them pause. But other than that, I mean...
Thank you very much. We just got somebody else.
Oh, nice. 14.
Ashley, and I'm still going to give you a card, Mama. So...
Okay, we got Vanessa and Rachel. Beautiful. Thank you very much.
11. How cute. Master numbers.
Next time we'll do something more organized. Let you know a tier system. Like if you want 3 cards, it's this much. If you want, we'll set up a live reading tier system. But for now, we'll just do 1 card readings.
Very interesting. Even though Ashley did not ask for a card, I shuffled and I was pulling and I was like, I feel like this is going to come back to her. I don't know why I had that thought. And the card that I pulled was actually the Knight of Pentacles. So I kind of see that as like a message of like abundance coming to you, or maybe something that you're putting out, something coming for you, coming back to you, a message about finances, abundance, something being returned to you, perhaps even. Shout out to Jade and also to Star Water. Thank you guys.
And
I appreciate it.
I know I said a minimum, but we'll pull cards for anybody, right? We'll do minimums for the next live, but anything you're willing to donate, we'll pull for you. That's totally fine for the first one. So we really do appreciate this because you don't have to actually donate anything. So anything that you do, like that is from the heart.
We appreciate it,
like,
yeah, especially
really
because it's just something that we're just getting started on. Really interesting. Just a little comment for neighborhood hope dealer. I pulled the 5 of Pentacles reverse. I noticed that you said in the chat, I'm poor. I just want to say 5 of Pentacles reverse begs to differ, especially with the Page of Cups coming up. Saying,
rich in spirit, for sure.
Yeah, that you're rich in spirit, or what you're putting out there emotionally is going to bring abundance back your way and moving you out of that state of mind. So keep your head up, mama.
Ashleen, we got the strength card for you. You're stronger than you realize. You are a bad bitch. I don't like calling women bitches, but you are a bad bitch. You're part of the bad bitch council. Like, people will stop and stare, men and women. So you're harnessing this more sexually confident side of yourself. This is neighborhood hope dealer energy. It's Leo energy, confidence in oneself. So you want to own that and you want to step forward with that. This is amazing. Y'all are awesome. Thank you guys. So for neighborhood hope dealer, we got the Emperor and we got the 2 of Cups. So I feel like
it is about getting on top of her emotional stuff.
And I feel like you might attract someone who's on your level and your authority that you really command. So congratulations. Or just really having more control over your life, which, I mean, you already have that energy, so that's amazing.
Money in circulation. I like that. That's a good interpretation from Mags.
Shout out to Maggie. She's fucking amazing. Vanessa. So what I got for you, Vanessa, is yes, the Ace of Wands. Yes, bitch. So if you had a yes or no question, it's a yes. And this is talking about new beginnings, new starts. So
passion, energy.
This could be a dick pic that you wanted to see.
That's a good sexy time card for sure. That's full steam ahead.
You wanting to rip the clothes off right there.
All right, so let's see. Trying to keep up. Moving on to Rachel. Let's see. What did Rachel ask about? Yes, bitch.
Oh, let's show that because YouTube is holding you for review, but we straight.
Okay, so trying to keep up with everybody. For Rachel, do you want a general? I love that 1111 master numbers that you're sending out. Let's see what we got for you. Some Taurus love. Appreciate that. The Tower with the Queen of Cups. 6 of Pentacles reverse, a complete emotional takedown, a restructuring of what's going on in your heart space, realizing that you need to do some emotional purging, needing to clear out in some way, be that you with the help of a female. Now, the Queen of Cups can also be talking about what's going on with your intuition. You could be feeling like intuitively that there's something coming or that there's something that's getting ready to change. With the 6 of Pentacles coming up reverse, that's realizing that if you're constantly putting out, it's harder for you to bring in for you personally, and you need to be really looking at how you're spreading yourself energetically or emotionally too thin, because there's so much of you giving to a person, a situation, a job, a community, and not getting enough back. The Tower also, I see that as being an energy of just this clearing that you're going to be going through over the period of the next 6 weeks. So hopefully that is going to take place and end up being a lot more positive.
Amen. And we got the Empress for you too, so you're definitely in your abundance and you are killing it. You in the goddess shine. Let's see.
So we saw, who did we see last?
There actually is someone, I just need to be able to scroll down and I can see it, but it doesn't let me do that.
Huh.
I wonder if I can full screen this.
Yeah, here.
Oh, there we go.
Like that? There you go.
Oh, there we go.
Okay, so we spoke to
Rachel.
Vanessa. Rachel, you can pull a card for Rachel if you want.
Thank you guys so far. This is amazing too. Rachel, we have the Ace of Cups, new love.
That's good.
And the bottom card is the Ace of Wands. And so why are we getting this ace? Jupiter is 0 degrees Pisces. Gemini is about to be 0 degrees Sun. Virgo is 0 degrees Moon. you're tapping into this brand new cycle, newness, spiritual awakening, new passion, opening of your heart. Take the cup, my friend. This is going to be very exhilarating for you.
Yeah, especially because you got that queen with me. So it does make me feel like there's an emotional renewal going on. All right, so for Jade, card pull, please. Jade. Anything in particular that you would like to know?
She's right. I do be killing the 6-packs.
I provide them. It's okay. It's okay. 9 of Wands for Jade with the Magician and the Lover's card. I see that as coming into a moment where you're having clarity about what your heart wants, feeling like you have a choice, an option, especially paying attention to Gemini season and this impending eclipse. Look at where Gemini is in your chart. Also look at your 9th house, because I feel like there's going to be some insight there for you. The Magician reverse to me seems like there's going to be some information that's going to be relayed to you during this retrograde season, where maybe you feel like it's been really hard for you to carry something on your own, or it's been really hard for you to see something through or get closure, or you feel like you've been dealing with something by yourself. There can be a message or an epiphany that comes about in the near future.
So next we got Starwater. By the way, Michi, appreciate you. I got your telepathic money, and telepathically I just want to let you know, do not hold yourself back. You're inhibited right now. You're around people who want to hold you back. You don't have to hold back. Go even more for them. Go even harder in front of them and make them uncomfortable and claim your authority. Starwater, we have the Death card. And so you are this death card I'm picking up. You are this force of transformation. You are this omen of endings. I swear to God, I literally have this with the 4 of Swords, so that someone can actually die in your life. But
Cancer Sun, 8th house, Sag Moon, 1st house, Scorpio Ascendant. So look at what's going through your 8th house right now. Cancer is part of your 8th house, I would assume, if you're a Scorpio rising. And you've got the Mars in Cancer. So there can be some purging, clearing, detoxification, cutting something off, like something that's going on there that needs to be like killed off in a way. And maybe you'll see the finale of that when Mars comes into an opposition with Pluto next month.
And Uranus is transiting your 7th, so relationships are extraordinarily developing for you. So you can be your unique self and bring that to relationships. Scorpios, you just need to let your freak flag fly, because we need your sauce. We need your wisdom.
Claude, thank you for the pizza. You're the best. We appreciate it. We will definitely feature your pizza on an upcoming podcast. We'll give you a shout out. Let us know what you like on your pizza. Maybe we'll split it with you. We'll eat whatever your specialty is since you're buying. Just no sardines. I don't do sardines.
You wanted a love reading? I got the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Wands. So you're going to meet somebody who is very passionate. Maybe they just got out of a relationship, 3 of Swords reversed. And
hi, 4 of Wands, looking for a long-term. Are you going to meet somebody at a party? Are you going to go to an event? Are you trying to get married? What's going on here? Because I got 4 of Wands soulmate and the Emperor. So it's stepping into your role as a committed partner, a relationship, a long-term relationship, and seeking something that's not just a temporary space, but something that you feel like is going to be solid and that you can plan on. 4s, those are 4s. 4 days, 4
celebration,
weeks, 4 months.
festivity.
Yeah.
And I got the Wheel of Fortune too. So this is, I think you're going to get exactly what you want in love. It's just not going to look like it at first. You're not going to look at it as a love situation. You're going to look at it as a life-changing situation that you quickly see as, oh, this is what's for me. So congratulations.
What's up, Victoria? Thank you. Thank you. We're working our way through our lists right now.
Shout out to Victoria. She's definitely been holding it down for a while.
All right, so we've got
Malaya.
Go ahead.
I'll take care of her. Malaya, we have for you the Justice card and the 2 of Swords. So you're looking at your vision of the world and what you want to manifest. You're looking at your desires. You have a lot of clout. You got the world in your hands. You have your vision set. And Justice wants you to align what you want to do with what you can legally make possible. So Justice is really talking about getting your ducks in order, paying your taxes, making sure the legal work is right. Anyone you're doing work with, that they're treating you fairly. Justice will bring up scenarios to let you know if you're not being represented fairly and take action on that. For sure.
Interesting cards that I got for Devin. I got the World card followed by the Sun and the Knight of Cups. That makes me wonder for you personally, some kind of personal fulfillment, achieving some kind of goal, finding that you're on top of the world, or you're able to kind of come into a period of time where you feel like the world is at your feet and having a lot of options. I see the World card being the final card of the major arcana linked up with the Sun. That is this personal evolution that you're going through. It seems like you're coming out of a period where it's been 1 year, or it's been one cycle, or there's been one major planetary cycle that you've been going through that now is bringing you closer to yourself, but also it's opening your heart up to another person. The Knight of Cups is somebody who comes into your life that gives you the gift of love, or gives you the gift of partnership, or gives you the gift of emotional understanding, healing. Very romantic, especially because the Sun partnered up with the Knight of Cups makes me feel like this is somebody who is really helping you fill your cup and helping you find and connect to your goals. This can also be you on a personal level that is kind of having shifts emotionally and realizing that you're more so open to love or connection again, and you're not willing to let distance or any other life situation actually slow you down and keep you from doing what it is that you need to be doing. So those are some really great cards to be pulling, Devin.
Avon, I got the Ace of Cups for you. Again, this is coming up a lot, and that's because we're entering a new season. So this is new love. With the eclipse, Ace of Cups can also be a spiritual awakening because you're connecting deeper to spirit. And so new love or new talents can open your heart. So you might meet a new love, but the reason is you need to connect to spirit through that open heart connection. So this is going to be awesome. I think your cup is going to be full, and you're going to be able to revisit your plans more so. Jade was like, I needed another card pull for love. Shout out to you, Jade. Much appreciated.
For Mythical Mike asking, what does my soul need me to know
Metaphysical
right now? Thank you for all the love from you guys. We see you. Ace of Pentacles, 10 of Coins, and the Page of Swords.
Wow! Oh,
Talk about some financial news coming your way. Mike, I want you to know that your ideas, things that you're putting into motion, things that you're just now starting to talk about, maybe it's a course you're starting to take, it's a new idea that you have for a book, maybe it's something that you want to share with the world, something that you're learning, something new that is going to aid in your ability to be more abundant, but be more so solid and feel like you can bring more into your life physically, right? This is like money, this is health, this is things that are going to help you plan for the long term. Ace of Pentacles and 10 of Pentacles, having both ends of that spectrum, really talks about you growing and thinking more about your long-term plans, and that the investments that you're making now, right, in your financial life or in your savings or in your career or in your job or in your health, in yourself, will play out tenfold. So keep going with whatever you're telling yourself. Money mantras, abundance mantras are very important right now.
And it's very profound because my name is Michael, and I did a pick a card reading today, and the cards I pulled were in order: the Ace of Pentacles, the 10 of Pentacles, and instead of the Page, the Emperor. So I think that's a splendiferous coincidence. So for Micah, we have, or you did Metaphysical, so Mike. So for Mela B, we have the 7 of Pentacles reverse. I don't do reverse cards, but I'm going to pull this with the Justice card. So this is talking about, 7 of Pentacles is all about patience. When you plant a field of crops, the 7 of Pentacles is the time it takes to manage and water the seeds. The promise of fortune of your crops is dependent on how well you nurture it. So in reverse, this is saying that you're investing in long-term plans that you can just scrap and cancel. And this is going to have you reevaluate what's worth being patient for. Anything that you're like, is it worth waiting for? The Justice card is going to hold you accountable to legal issues and accountability that will help you assess this. So this will help you really more manage long-term investments that are lucrative for you, and to weed away stuff you don't have to wait for, especially in relationships with people who are wasting your time when you could be with the right people.
The Sweet Leaf Farm. Thank you for donating to us. We appreciate your super chat donations. Let's see what the cards have to say for you. Do you have anything you want to ask? You want a general? What can we answer for you? I'm so excited to see what it says for Victoria. I'm excited to see how that goes for her. I'm personally invested at that point. All right. Wow. All right, so for Sweet Leaf, we've got Judgment reversed, which means kind of circling back, revisiting certain situations, people, places, things, like needing to make some decisions and being brought back to something because it's this what is the word that I'm looking for? It's like this rising of the past and, judgment being kind of delivered where it needs to go. It's about letting the chips fall where they may. People and situations in your life, including you, getting what you've put into situations back. It's like a boomerang. The good news is I see it being positive. 6 of Pentacles coming up with the Knight of Swords makes me feel like you paid somebody a favor, you helped somebody out, you've been really helpful and kind of lending a helping hand to somebody, whether this is financially or just in a sense of helping them with their business or helping them take care of things, and this is coming back to you. Are you deciding whether or not you should leave a place, a job, a situation? Are you thinking about a relocation? Is there anything like that going on for you? Because the 6 of Swords comes up reversed with the Judgment card, so it makes me feel like you're weighing your options and trying to decide if you should make a move, if you should make a change, and waiting to hear back from somebody, some kind of information, whether or not you're actually going to get the green light. I do see people showing up to help you. I will tell you that you seem a little stuck whether or not you should stay in the current right now or if you should move forward. The energy is pushing you forward. It wants you to physically make a move and make a change. So get back to me. Let me know what's going on so I can give you more info on that.
Jessica Martinez, I pulled a whole 10-card Celtics spread because you wanted to be the baller here. Thank you, by the way. Amazing. And it's amazing. The main card we have is you here with the 9 of Pentacles, just balling, just like super rich. But we have the Death card reversed. Death card reversed is delayed endings, unfinished business. And the challenge here is to maintain your independence and sovereignty. And when we look at these other cards, we see the 10 of Pentacles reversed in the past. We see the 4 of Pentacles as the crown and the Fool card in the future. So there's blockages financially. Maybe you have a lot of broke motherfuckers around you, or maybe you have a lot of people who are depending on they see you succeeding independently. And for you, we have the Hermit and the Queen of Cups. So you're super psychic and you're keeping to yourself. This is what's adding to your wealth. Yep.
Queen of Swords reversed.
There we go.
Holding a secret, holding some secret information, keeping all the herbs and spices to yourself.
Having the juju, having the psychic power, and you're attracting a lot of the guidance here is the Devil and the outcomes of 4 of Cups. So to me, with the Fool card is the near future. It's like your new beginnings are blocked because you might be around a lot of toxic people who want to drain from your energy. And so this isn't really bad seeing this reversed. It's just saying that you want to really sort through any toxic connections.
Especially with that Death card reversed and the 9 of Coins. Exactly. Being like knowing where to just like leave dead weight, dead bodies, dead situations, things that you cannot revive.
The 2 of Wands, like your planning for the future is affected by these influences around you, which is not your fault. If anything, the fault you have is that you're just so rich in physical, material, and spirit that you just have to sort through your environment, and then it's gonna release the blocks.
But also, I want to know, who is this other guy that's showing up? There's another person, because I've got King of Swords, Queen of Swords reversed, 7 of Coins, King of Swords is kind of like, there can be somebody who you have your eye on. There can be a situation you have your eye on. There is somebody, but you're letting them come to you. Like, you're not putting all of your chips on the table. You're not letting somebody see everything, or you're kind of keeping certain things to yourself because you're waiting to see if these people, these situations, these conversations come to you. Keep quiet. wait, and people are going to show you exactly who they are, like especially with these cards, because before you invest time, energy, emotions, or money into somebody, wait and let people show you exactly who they are over the next couple of weeks.
Beautiful.
Okay.
Colby.
Yeah, you take Kobe.
I got you. Just let me get a general. I promise you, bro, I will not pull the 3 of Swords. Hold on. I did a reading.
The pressure's on now.
Right. I did a reading for a new moon ceremony. I pulled that twice in a row.
What?
And it was crazy. So
I'm going through it right now.
Colby got the 3 of Swords. I'm joking. I got the 10 of Pentacles. Hold on. And for context, I've started my new agency, right? And I have the best readers on the internet. And Colby has not put one video out, and he's outsold everybody else. Pisces Sun. So we got the 10 of Pentacles and we got the 9 of Pentacles. And I paid Colby out $1,000 so far, the most in our team. And like, dude, it looks like you're just gonna be cheesing more. I channeled a message for him about having a 2-seater, and that's because I walked outside and I saw a 2-seater, which I never saw. And so, yeah, dude, you getting money, bro. Like, I don't think you know at all.
Are you gonna start? Is he gonna start doing group
long-lasting money?
There's stuff that comes up that talks about him doing like group readings.
He might.
Doing,
he has a lot of clients.
Group something.
That actually makes a lot of sense.
Might start offering that, dude.
Yeah.
You might start offering that. It's looking like that is pretty lucrative.
Bro, you're going to be rich for life. Like 9 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles is passive income.
And he's got some fire memes, too. I will say that. He's got some fire memes. I'll give him that.
That's that dude right there. In fact, I feel like the 9 of Pentacles could be a bae of yours who's also rich. And like, you know, you just come together. So...
Okay, so, I guess I skipped ahead a little bit. So, did you do Malaya?
Yeah.
Taurus Sun, okay, so you talked to her, and then
I think she got another one, though, if you go a little further
Malaya?
down. No. Yeah, she did.
Oh, she did. Okay.
I'll do another one for her real quick.
Taurus Sun, Virgo Moon, Taurus Rising.
That's a Taurus rising. You had your new moon in the first house, so you're launching a brand new identification of. Shout out to Taurus risings. We're getting the best career success. I got the 10 of Cups for you, Virgo moon, 5th house for you. So you're going to come into your dream job. Like all Taurus risings are coming into the best success, career upgrades. We about to be set for life. I'm not gonna lie. And this is how. Oh, I got the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles
coming out for people.
You about to have financial success and emotional fulfillment and financial fulfillment. That's fucking amazing.
Okay, so Micah
Murphy, shout out to
Micah.
Eden. Congratulations on your new class. That's amazing. About to be a force to be reckoned with out here.
General reading for Micah. Let's see what the cards have to say for you. She's teaching a class on what?
She's taking an astrology course.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, which is
Micah,
awesome.
is that my Micah? Is that you? Interesting stuff that's coming up. Once again, lots of 6 of Pentacles energy. A lot of 6 of Pentacles coming out of my deck. 6 of Pentacles coming up with a Star card and a 10 of Swords. This is about learning to let go of certain situations right now and realizing that you're not always getting fair balance in terms of your engagement with people at work or people who you might be helping take care of in your life. The Star card coming up with the 10 of Swords is like going through some healing after some painful endings and situations and things not necessarily turning out the way you thought they were. Realizing who your real friends are. I get a little iffy when I see the Star card with the 10 of Swords because you can feel like some people may stab you in the back, or this is like a situation where you're moving on and healing from conflict that you've had with friends or people who you thought that you were cool with. The Star card also kind of makes me feel like to really pay attention to what's going on with Saturn in your chart, and that Saturn is trying to teach you that it's okay to go your own way, be independent, not be afraid to cut people off, not be afraid to like literally walk away from situations that are not helping you. So be mindful of that.
Amen. So I'm going to do Jade, and then you can get Victoria.
Cool.
Jade back again for the love reading. All right, let's see if we get any cups. You know what? we got the Nine of Swords reversed or upright and the Hermit. So peep game. This is not what you want for a love reading, because Nine of Swords is anxiety and Hermit is being alone. But this is exactly what is needed to break you through in love. You are going through and coming out of isolation and coming into yourself. Nine of Swords reversed is talking about resolving anxiety and being so confident in yourself that you won't compromise or settle for anyone who you want to be with. Now, Jade, that's your soul. I just pulled the card of your soulmate. The Hermit is masculine and Nine of Swords is masculine. So your soulmate is a hermit who talks to himself all day and like has insomnia. Basically my archetype. So so enjoy that. He's mirroring all the internal conflict you have. As you resolve that internal conflict, you will I got the same card again. This is your soulmate. He's getting heavily psychically attacked because you're too powerful, Jade. So they're going through him to block the connection. But this is what's going to lead y'all together. So as you resolve your internal conflict, which is nothing wrong that you're doing, but as you resolve it, it's going to mirror with him, resolve that. And I just feel like as far as a love reading, I pulled the archetype of your soulmate right now.
Interesting stuff I just pulled for you, Miss Victoria. The 3 cards that I got were the Ace of Pentacles in regards to your book, the King of Cups, and the Page of Cups. That tells me, first of all, this is an abundance card. This is a money card. This is, yes, plant these seeds. This is good for you. This is something that's going to bring you more solidarity in your career. However, to me, it seems like you need more Earth energy. So look as planets are moving. Yes, we're coming out of Earth now, but I feel like when we get into the next phase of either 1 month or when we get closer to Virgo season, things are going to stable out a little bit more for you. I also feel like there is some aspect of somebody who can help you because the King of Cups is coming up with the Page of Cups. So this can be somebody who's close to you or somebody who you've got a connection with. There can be more of an emotional interest there. Like you can meet somebody who can be like, hey, like I'll connect you to an editor, or, you know, I'll help you connect with somebody to try to get a book deal or try to get an advance on your book or try to help you get it published. And they may have more of an interest in you than just the business. So just be aware of that. But he means well. It's not a bad move. This can be somebody also who's got a younger son or who's got a younger child, and that's how you'll be able to identify him. Can also be a water sign. I also feel like this is you leveling up and basically owning this and being like, this is my time, and I really know what I'm talking about, and I can really strut my stuff and start to really turn a profit as a result of sharing your information with the world.
Oh, absolutely. Even if there are delays, like you definitely want to move past that. And Jennifer or Missy K, we got the Justice and the Queen of Pentacles. You are the Queen of Pentacles, Missy K. You are very amazing at valuing yourself, treating yourself. Queen of Pentacles is excellent financial management. So this is saying go out of your way to trademark what you do. If you came up with the word Tizzly, trademark it, Paris Hilton that shit, and really establish the dominance. We got the intuition with the moon. So this is saying to make official what you do, even if it looks extra, you know what I mean? Like in the long term, you will thank yourself. And the Justice is also saying to really you may not think you're in this position, but get a lawyer, like talk to someone, because like you're stepping into much more powerful decision making. So, you know, the Justice card is even saying be your own lawyer in a certain sense.
So we've got here for Jennifer, I don't see anything. It looks like it's just general, so that's cool. So let's see what the cards have to say for Jennifer. Thank you for your super chat donation. We appreciate it. Let's see what we've got here. Ace of Wands, 3 of Pentacles, 2 of Wands. Great cards. Ace of Wands, new opportunity, new beginning, energetic change, creativity, passion, forward movement, especially during fire transits. that partnered with the Three of Pentacles makes me wonder, are you wanting to start a new hobby? Is there something that you're just starting to kind of feel like you can make a segue or make a change in your career? Are you focusing in on a craft or on a talent that you have and trying to see if there's a possible pathway that can allow you to segue and make some changes energetically? This is also just about getting moving, being a little bit more physically open and keeping an open mind with that Two of Wands to what it is that you can perfect and what it is that you can really kind of hone in on and tweak and do well with. This may take 3 months with that Three of Pentacles. It may also be an awesome time to work with somebody or work underneath somebody and get some insight. That can come up a lot for like some kind of mentorship or you being able to mentor another person and getting to a point where you can start to share what you do with other people.
Sydney Whitcare, just want your intuition. This is the vision I got for you, and I hope it really speaks to you. You're a genius, and you dumb yourself down desperately for other people because growing up, this is met with negative effects when you don't do this. So it's reinforced your need to do so. So outside of this, in order to change your life, not that it needs to be changed, but you speak a sacred language. You've held this back because if you speak this language, people will look at you crazy. So speak this language. And the reason why you want to speak this language is what you're not going to expect is that you speaking your true language is going to attract just the right people to you who speak your language. You are convinced no one else speaks your language, and you're right. But there's going to be that unexpected 1 or 5 people who do, and it's going to open up your whole world and inner world. So I really hope that message speaks to you.
I got the Moon card also, so
Nice.
I see that as listening more to your intuition and kind of paying attention to what's going on a little bit more subconsciously and starting
Right.
to like either fine tune your intuitive abilities or maybe putting more thought into your dreams or anything like that, and bringing a lot more to the table in terms of you being able to trust your intuition.
Nice.
Getting into astrology. Okay, then take a course, take a class, find somebody to work with, like keep on it and like stick with it, because even if it's not something that you're trying to do professionally, to me it seems like it's going to bring a lot more to your life and it's going to help you find like more stability in terms of being able to better understand the energies at hand. Definitely do that. For Divine Pink Dragon, I love that dragon energy. We saw you saying we have good vibes. Thank you for watching, especially if you are a new subscriber or a follower. Those of you guys who have not subscribed, please do smash the like button, smash the subscribe button. Come hang out with us because we do these whenever we film our podcasts. I get Page of Swords for the Dragon, the Hermit, and the Four of Pentacles. I see that as like a need to like rest and retreat, right? With the Page of Swords and the Hermit, it's like intuitively getting the message that you need to take a step back or you need to reflect on something before making any moves. Thinking something through before you sign a contract, have a conversation. But this can also be needing to tune more deeply into meditation in order to receive the messages, especially if you have been feeling blocked recently or if you're feeling like you're having a hard time connecting with your higher self. There may be some shifts that are going on with you health-wise also. I see that Four of Pentacles is like looking at what you want to release and let go of, whether that's like a detox or a purge or clearing out of something or eating or drinking less of something. And learning that you can't hold on to some things, because holding on to some things, whether it's emotionally, physically, or habit-wise, it actually hinders you from being able to receive the messages. So kind of wonder what your rising sign is and what's going on there and why there's such an emphasis on being able to start looking at your health differently. And a lot of that's also about what you tell yourself you can and cannot do. There is a real focus and an emphasis in getting ahead of the curve and it being a mind over matter situation.
Beautiful. So Nancy asked, will Jared move forward with me? I did get the Star card, which is your dreams coming true. Now, this could mean that Jared doesn't move forward with you, and then someone who blows Jared out the park moves forward with you. Or this could mean that...
Those are always the best ones. Fuck Jared. That's my professional opinion. Sorry, Jared.
Or Jared could be the one. But the Hangman is saying that surrender to the outcome. The Star card is saying that regardless of what happens, your wish it will come true and your dream will come true. So it's all about hope and belief.
What sign are you also?
She's a Virgo sun.
She's a Virgo because I got Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, the Sun card.
I think Leo.
You deserve all of the love and attention and abundance, and also somebody who's going to come in and pay for your nails and your hair.
Right.
And pay more than just half of your bills. You need more than that. So.
We don't split the bill over here.
Sorry, we're not splitting the bills around here. All right, cool. So we've got Carrie Ann, Leo Sun and Moon, Cap Ascendant. Anything about my recent move from California to Texas with my daughter? It was divinely led. Why are we here? Thank you. You're very sweet. Let's take a look. I mean, certainly Jupiter in opposition to your moon. We know there's lots of yummy earth energy that's been happening from Taurus to Capricorn. Also, I think there's some really heavy Capricorn lines, if I am correct, that run through Texas. So there might be some astrocartography stuff there as well. Honestly, to me, it seems like you're going to do better there professionally. It seems like there have been things that were going on, either in terms of responsibility or your career that maybe wasn't panning out, or it wasn't like feeling like super abundant or fulfilling, or you felt like maybe you were spinning your wheels. Also, a lot of this is like to help you recover. Like, I don't know if you're moving to Texas also because it's going to be a slower pace or it's going to be more affordable. But that makes me feel like you're recovering from something. Queen of Wands and Three of Swords has come up. So there is some emotional recovery, some energetic recovery, some creative recovery that's going on that needs to happen while you're there. And it's going to give you the kind of lifestyle and the pace that's going to make it possible for you to do that. 2 3s coming up also kind of makes me feel like everything's going to come in threes or waves of threes every 3 months, every 3 days, every 3 whatever. You're going to see lots of things that are going to start shifting over the next 3 weeks, 3 months. And it's not a matter of you getting settled. I feel like it's just a matter of like enjoying the slower pace and like a different lifestyle until you're ready to get back on your creative or on your professional game.
Beautiful. Next we got Michi the Queen. Michi, where's your tea? Because I just pulled the tea. I got the 7 of Swords and I got the Judgment. So I have a dual message for you. Let me know which one resonates more. The first one we have is you are sneaking away. You're not being shady, but you're doing the 7 of Swords is working better on your own. So you have a brilliant idea and you're not telling anyone about it. Or you realize you have an amazing idea that you have to do on your own, and the Judgment card is going to open up your true highest purpose. But you might have to leave something that traditionally you're supposed to stay in. The next message I have is whoever is lying to you, whoever is deceiving you, whoever is playing you, about to get exposed. And you might have an intuition of who that is, but if you don't know, you're about to know. Okay, so either way, this is going to be very interesting for you.
Who else do we got? So we've got...
Y'all showing love. Yeah, much appreciated.
That's sweet of you guys. Dreaming with Chaz. Can you please pull for career? Chaz, this is for your career. Let's see what the cards have to say. Oh, you got 2 choices? What's going on here? You got a couple cards. So I've got 2 of Pentacles coming up, reversed. Queen of Wands, reversed. 2 of Wands. It's like, I see that energy is being pulled in 2 different directions. It's like, do I stay where I'm at and keep pushing even though I may not always feel creatively fulfilled or I may not necessarily be getting the movement that I want? Or do I take a chance? Do I lean on something? Do I balance 2 things at once? Do I work on 2 things at once? Do I look at a second path? That path is going to be presented to you. However, keep it to yourself, because there is somebody lurking around at work who could cause some problems, or within your career life or in your life that may hinder your growth. Now, I don't like saying that. I'm not a doom and gloom reader, but I've got High Priestess reversed. I've got 4 of Coins, and I've got Queen of Coins reversed. So somebody trying to hold you back, or maybe somebody's delaying your growth, like they're not really supporting your growth. It can be a family member. It can be somebody who is a superior at work. There's something like that going on. If you're going to make moves, if you're going to be getting accomplishments, if you're going to be going and taking courses or making changes, keep it to yourself, because personally, I feel like if other people start finding out what's going on, they're going to hate on you a little bit, and they're not really going to be so supportive of you making some moves.
Mateo Eros.
I quit being a nurse to try YouTube. Okay, well, congratulations on getting rid of that negative energy. And if you've got older female or elder people in your life and you're trying to tell them what's going on and they don't get it, fuck them. Like, right. Sorry, but there are going to be some people who are going to kind of shit talk whatever it is you're trying to do, going, like, can you make money that way? Like, is it going to work? Like, are you actually going to be able to make things work? Yes, you will. 3 of Pentacles.
YouTube will be your best friend. Like, don't like, YouTube is so good with money too. Like, even though they gyp
as us, we're begging for beer money.
Right.
Hi, we're poor. Buy us pizza.
Even though YouTube like gyps you and only gives you cents on the dollar, you still get paid through YouTube if you're wanting that. So, Mateo Eros, Taurus ascendant, Scorpio moon. Shout out to Scorpio moon, Cancer sun. Just a general reading, please. Much love to you guys and your fucking amazing podcast. Much appreciated.
We love you.
Shout out to the Taurus risings. We are winning this year. Virgo risings are winning this year. Cap risings are winning this year. We got that 10th house transit. So we have the 5 of wands and the 8 of swords. To me, this looks like you're looking at how the universe is introducing you to the world stage, 10th house. And you're looking at all this competition, and correct me if I'm wrong, because this doesn't have to be accurate, but the 8 of swords look, because you're not even looking at this, right? So the 8 of swords to me might be, you may feel stuck. You may feel stuck of how to move forward. You may be intimidated by competition. You want to embrace competition because it's going to make you stand out. And you won't know that until you do that. So if you see competitive scenarios, especially as a Cancer sun that has Pluto opposite you, you're being psychically attacked subliminally, embrace this, because this is going to have you stand out, and the special quality of yourself is going to get you paid. So like, even the worst case scenarios that people won't like you, that's going to help you. Okay, so change your thinking to change your life, and the 5 of wands is helping you embrace conflicting personalities so you can stand out, and the positive qualities of you can really help you.
For Dreaming with Tess, she was kind enough to give us some super chat money for anyone else who needs a card pulled but can't do it tonight.
Shout out to you,
so
Tess.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to pull 3 cards. Think about your question. Think about it long and hard, and then you guys can decide which card you want. We'll do a pick a card reading for everybody who's in the audience. Big shout out. Everybody say thank you to Dreaming with Tess for that. So we've got card 1, card 2, and card 3. I'll put them 1. Okay, whichever one you feel most drawn to. Card 2. And we've got card number 3. So think about your question. Whichever one you're most drawn to, pick 1, 2, or 3. For 1, you get 9 of Pentacles. Spoil yourself. Give yourself everything that you've wanted. This is about treating yourself, enjoying quality time with yourself, and giving yourself everything that you deserve. This does deal with health, money, and being able to get to a point where you feel like you don't need somebody to support you. So if you're like, do I go and make this move? Do I go and invest in this car? Do I go and start this business? You just need you. Investing in yourself, making decisions for yourself is the most important thing. So everybody who got card number 1, good for you. Card number 2, in regards to your question, Queen of Pentacles. So a lot of people asking about money, wondering if money's going to come through, wondering if health is going to come through, wondering if abundance is going to come through, wonder if job stuff's going to come through, if you're going to make it. This is like boss bitch energy. This can be you specifically if you are an earth sign. This can be a Virgo, a Taurus, or a Capricorn. Equally, this can be a woman in your life who shows up, who wants to help you with long-term financial planning. This is a big yes for starting the business, launching the product, investing in the stock. Health questions, this is a yes. Positive health and things that relate to being able to have long-term security, the answer is yes. And then last but not least, the card that I got was, for number 3, 5 of Pentacles reversed. Moving out of a state of mind of feeling like you don't have support or having less than, somebody coming in when you need assistance, when you need help, coming out of a difficult time. If you have been going through a situation where it's hard to pay your rent, you haven't had a job, you don't know if you're going to be able to get the insurance to come through, you wonder if you're going to be able to afford food, things like that. Help is on the way. People are here to help you and move you out of that situation. This is also about you realizing that not everything can have a dollar sign, and the things that you value, if you have had a kind of down and out situation recently, it's taught you a lot about your values and what you should and should not be putting a lot of focus and emphasis on. Intuitively, I also feel like you guys need another card for number 3. So that card is 3 of Cups. Celebrating with people coming together. Like maybe you can't feed your kids right now and you're having a tough time, but you've got some friends that throw a huge dinner party and they invite you over and they send you home with leftovers, right? Like that may not sound glamorous, but it's basically saying strength coming through, other people and people being willing to help you and assist you. Can be dealing with 3 separate people, so be mindful of that. This can also be raising funds for something. I could see that as well.
So next we have Kristen, who has the Scorpio stellium. So I'm gonna save that for Candace, and I'm gonna do transforming me. We got the King of Wands reversed and the Wheel of Fortune reversed, which to me instinctually looks like a fake entrepreneur that's gonna come up and be like, oh, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, you need to invest in me, and don't, because you'll lose all your money. But this could be upright, and this could be like the one. So I'd say trust your judgment. Of course, reverse, it's gonna look like the one, but you'll see red flags, okay? And personally for you, this could be not trusting in delusional optimism, because the King of Wands, Wheel of Fortune, will invest $1 million in Dogecoin and lose like half of that money.
Financial channel.
This is not a financial.
This is purely for entertainment purposes only. I gotta get that disclaimer in there.
Oh my god.
Scammania. Fuck.
There we go.
Okay, so getting back over to Kristen, Scorpio sister, Scorpio stellium, how are you doing with all those Uranus oppositions and squares from Saturn? What is your rising sign, my dear? I would love to know what that is so I can give you even more insight. But let's see what we need to know for Kristen. Thank you for your 2222 donation. We appreciate those master numbers. Good vibes, good vibes, good vibes. Temperance, Ace of Pentacles, and the Strength card. Ding, 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 ding. It's like we've got 3 majors coming up for you, and it's really time for you to pay attention. We have Temperance, which is talking about things falling into place. Harmony. I like to liken the Temperance card kind of like to a crock pot, where it's like you can't fuck with it, you can't open it, you just put the stuff in it and let it cook and do its thing, and then within 6 hours you have nachos, right? So, or chili or whatever else is that white people put in there. But Temperance is allowing things to come together on their own terms, and it's also about healing and this aspect of just everything kind of getting into the flow, into the vibe. Especially when it comes to your money, because Ace of Pentacles is the second card. So it's putting a huge focus and an emphasis on what do you value? Thank you, Aquarius rising. What do you value? What do you want? What do you need? It can be an interesting time, especially when you've got all this funky energy with Taurus planets that are moving through your 4th house, where you start asking yourself, what is it that you value and what do you need within your home space or to feel secure and stable? This can be a message that within the next month or within the next year, there is a huge shift that's going to be happening for you financially, but it also can have to do with you having a change in your home or land or acquiring land or moving into land or owning some kind of land. This is very tangible. It's physical with the Ace of Pentacles. And then the Strength card is actually talking about like the strength that's like stemming from you and realizing that your true strength comes from being able to come out of situations where things weren't looking so hot, or you had to cut somebody off, or you had to go your own way. And really this whole shift that's going to start happening for you, especially in Leo season, is bringing you more so into alignment with somebody who I really feel like you're going to value, or somebody who's going to value you, or people who are really giving to you and telling you that they appreciate you. So oh my goodness, it's like really exciting. That's some very good energy.
Naomi Martell. So what message does Spirit have for me? We have the 3 of Cups, the 7 of Wands, and the Hierophant. This is weird, but I got the sense that the 3 of Cups is you meeting with a group of people. You may have recently done this, and what you both don't know is that the ritual of you meeting together will become a church. Right now you're just meeting, having fun, but the 7 of Wands is you standing up for this meeting. It's all of you collectively and socially, not really, persevering and holding space for this, which now becomes more official with the Hierophant. So the example is, maybe you meet like every week with your friends to really talk about how much you enjoy the week, and then this actually turns into a church service or a Bible study or something like that, and it becomes a lot more serious. But it's the determination and perseverance. And then the Two of Swords makes me think it's a secret society. I got the Empress, so it's like your own personal coven, and then you and your girlfriends can do spells on people and fuck boys who like screwed you over and whatnot. But it's gonna be amazing, and something that starts off festive is gonna actually become very serious.
I've got my Hawaii, Aries, Gemini. I've never had anything reading before. You guys have good vibes. I'm just putting this message when it comes. So Sun, Moon, Rising, Gemini. Pay attention to your emotions, pay attention to your body, pay attention to these eclipses that are coming, because we've got a lot of energy that's happening in Sagittarius in your 7th house, where there can be change-ups and switches and all kinds of things that are going on in your relationships, and it's up to you to decide if that aligns with your body, if that aligns with you, if it fits for your life, if it fits for where you're going with things. 5 of Cups reversed, the High Priestess, the 5 of Wands, and the World card. If you have issues with people, it's going to be like, don't even waste your time. If you've got some kind of conflict that's brewing, or if you're deciding whether or not it's worth having a conversation or having an argument, you will find that at some point over the next couple of weeks, dealing with some people is going to be like talking to a wall. It's up to you to decide whether or not you want to have that confrontation, whether or not you want to address them, whether or not you're going to get the responses that you want from some people. It may make sense to walk away from certain situations where people just aren't going to get it, or they're not going to see your perspective. And with a Mercury retrograde happening in Gemini, it's also going to be a lot of you reassessing how you think and how you feel before you even decide that you want to communicate with some people. Now, that opposition to your 7th house is open enemies. There is confrontation. That happens because confrontation sometimes is a necessary piece of the puzzle to clear out all the stagnant energy, speak your piece, say what you got to say, and go your own way. If you find that this ends up happening, it may come to you early, like in a dream, because I see like the 5 of Cups and the High Priestess is like you being like, nah, I know that person's going to disappoint me, or I know that this may not work out, or I know that they're just not going to get it no matter what I say. Listen to your intuition, listen to your dreams, pay attention. People are going to show you exactly who they are. There's going to be a lot of unmasking going on in your life over the next month, and let certain situations come to a close because it's putting more emphasis on you and how you communicate with other people.
Beautiful. And shout out to Mateo Eros. Thank you so much for your comment, and I'm glad that was very on point for you. Divine Pink Dragon, can I get a love reading? By the way, I'm a Virgo Sun, Aqua Rising, Cap Moon Club. Holler. Okay, don't let these people play you and think you're not emotional enough. We're not here to be emotional. As an Aqua Rising, Gemini is your 5th house, and 5th house is romance. So I think online dating is trash. I think it's a waste of time as a man. Okay, women have a lot more luck with this, and even women are not really, the women don't like online dating really. But this is a really great period to online date. We got the World card, we got the Strength card. It came in reversed because you're dumbing yourself down for romantic potential. You are the Strength card, okay?
Yeah, so like into a Leo season too. The Sun, Mars, and Venus are gonna go through your 2nd house.
Exactly.
They're gonna chase you. Everybody's
in Cancer season, right? And so this is a great period to just put yourself out there. If you don't like online dating, just talk to people. Not even with the intent of dating, because that person can introduce you to who you'll date. So just put yourself out there. The Strength in the world is saying you cannot accept any less than the diva Leo. The Leo diva wants nothing less than the best.
And I mean, that's your 7th house. That's your shadow, and you want somebody who's like that anyway.
So accepting less than that is blocking you. If you're dumbing yourself down, you can't dumb yourself down. Once you stop doing that, if you're not doing that, continue being a diva. You have to be a Strength diva here, very confident in yourself, because that's going to attract the top shelf for you.
And they might be a little dramatic, but
oh, very worth it. And yeah.
Let's see. Here we go. Is my man undercover fuckboy, or am I acting crazy and I need to chill? I'm a Libra Sun, Leo Moon, Pisces rising.
Neptune on the rising right there.
Let's see what's up. Natalie, this is for you about your man. Page of Cups reversed, the Star card, and the Nine of Swords. I will say there's two people popping up here, my dear Natalie. We've got Page of Cups reversed, which can be a fuckboy. That is a fuckboy card. Maybe not as fuckboy as like what? Knight of Wands reversed, but but this is definitely somebody who's emotionally immature and they don't know how to be vulnerable and they act like a fucking child. Number 2, we've got Big King Daddy here. So it is saying that there is room and opportunity for him to grow, although these are different elements. So there is another man that can come into the picture if you let him. However, he may be a friend or somebody who you don't really take seriously or see in a romantic way. He can be a fire sign, so there can be some connection to like another Leo, or it can be a Sag, or it can be an Aries. But with the Star card and the Nine of Swords, makes me feel like you've got like a guy friend, or maybe somebody who's like seeing you on social media, or somebody who like watches you, who's like into you, but you don't see them. And he may have way too much anxiety in approaching you because he's already been in the friend zone, and he gets the impression that you are linked to that fuckboy. So be careful how linked you are to him, because there are other people that are around that are like looking at you and they're interested, but you give off this like, no, I'm taken vibe, even though the cards don't really seem to think that you're actually taken. So let me know. Yes, Big King Daddy. Wheeling around that fucking wand.
Spiritual goddess. Hi guys, love you. I'm a Sag sun. I love Sagittarius. It's Scorpio moon. I love Scorpio. And Taurus rising. My Venus is in Taurus. Currently experiencing my Jupiter return in the 11th house. I'm thinking about moving to New York from Texas. Is it a good move, or should I stay in Texas? So we have the Death card reversed, which is delays. It's saying don't rush to go to New York, but we got the Ace of Pentacles. So there are good new opportunities. If you're moving to New York for new financial opportunity, it's out there. But the Death card is saying don't end things too prematurely. Don't just shoot out there. And as a Taurus rising, you get money. Like this is Taurus rising is one of the rising signs. Taurus sun and Taurus risings are coming into the most career success ever, life-changing career success over the next 30 years. So a story I have about Jupiter in the 11th as a Taurus rising. When I moved, it's interesting because Jupiter going through the 11th was why I moved. So moving during this period is good. This was around the period when Jupiter went into Pisces. I had transferred from University of Maryland because my mother moved to El Paso, and I moved to University of Texas at El Paso. And so as an electrical engineer, I met a Pisces who was also Nigerian, who recognized me because I was Nigerian, and because of him, he introduced me to the circle of friends since 2010 that I'm still friends with right now. And my 11th house is Pisces. He was a Pisces, sun and moon, and Jupiter channeled through him to introduce me to my 11th house. So, you know, moving is not a bad idea, and it will be lucrative, but don't be in a rush to do it. Make sure you clear whatever has to be finished first before you go and get that bag.
And money might be better at the end of the year for a move. It might be easier for you to move with that Death card and that other card coming up, like October, November, towards the end of the year. That's possible. Or there might be easier financially for you to move then. We've got Jade. I know y'all sick of me because I've been on point. I want a career reading, please. Thank you so much. I appreciate y'all.
Hey Jade, we are not sick of you at all. Thank you.
We're like dominoes. We will deliver.
We appreciate the feedback too. Like, it means a lot.
Yeah, and getting back to Natalie, I'm sorry, boo. If you've been feeling that way, there is a better man out there who's packing the heat. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't know.
Taurus sugar daddy.
Pages
they out here.
First is like boyfriends are fuckboys. They're like, it's like babysitting.
Shout out to Taj Valentine. Make love, not boyfriends.
That should be on a t-shirt. Jade, King of Cups, 5 of Cups reversed, 3 of Pentacles, 9 of Wands, and the Ace of Cups. I see this as like being in a situation where you're asking yourself whether or not you're still in love with what you're doing for a living, whether or not you really feel emotionally connected and passionate. there can be a period of feeling a little bit like blah or stuck, or not necessarily getting the validation that you feel like you need in your career at this moment, even though you're working hard and you may be in some situations carrying the team, whether that's working for yourself or working with a group of people, not really feeling like everything's quite in sync, and really coming to the end, especially at the end of this year, where you're starting to kind of really kind of look at how far you've come and looking at your accomplishments. Like, there may be some sense of you setting goals between now and the end of 2021, and asking yourself, okay, you know, can I accomplish XYZ? And if I can't do that, and if I'm still not really feeling emotionally connected to what I'm doing, then I got to make a change. What I will tell you is that there is something about work that is affecting your mood, or it's affecting you emotionally or energetically, and it does seem like you're not necessarily dropping that stuff at the door when you bring it home, like it's somehow coming back with you. So Nine of Wands and the Ace of Cups can be really great for taking a cleansing bath or a clearing, or doing some kind of like detox or some kind of purge, or even like saging yourself when you come back from work if you're like working in a space around other people, because some of these mixed emotions or mixed feelings might actually be coming from other people and not even necessarily from yourself.
And finally, S affects RX. I love it that you're a Sag rising. Pisces. Pisces, y'all need to stop asking for career advice. You're fucking magical as hell. Like, all you have to do is intend money, you make money. But Sag risings are getting fucking paid, and Cap risings, because you tip $20. 2020 was when all this second house energy came through. Study Jay-Z. He has title. So, like, you're making cash, my friend. Like, you're getting ready to step into, as an industry leader, more money than anyone has ever been used to. So I got the Emperor and I got the Four of Pentacles. You're gonna make assured material gain. The Four of Pentacles reverse is only reverse because you need to establish yourself as an emperor, whether you're a woman or a man. You need to be your own masculine authority. Oh my god, yeah, like, you have to be with the big cojones. And once you have that established, the reversed, which is just a block, will go direct. It'll be upright, and you're going to make your own independent financial income. Emperor is talking about you want to really model your career off of you. Who are you? You are the big boss.
Yeah, interviewing with other people. Yeah.
So, I mean, that's beautiful. And outside of that, thank you guys for donating and sharing. And personally, I have a question for you, because my younger sister, born 92, I'm the oldest born out of 3, and so the second oldest, the middle child, is a Scorpio, and she said something that trolled us a long time ago, like years ago. She looked at me and told me and my Cancer sister, I'm a mermaid. And when I turn 18, I'm going to transform into a mermaid. And she's a Scorpio. So my dad's an Aries. My mom's a Gemini. My younger sister's a Cancer. My Scorpio sister is the highest spiritually evolved out of all of us. She won't let me read her astrology chart because she's Christian, and she's like, I'm not going to give you my time of birth. But I know she's woke because she's trolled me like that. She's like, I'm going to turn into a mermaid when I'm 18. This is when she was like 15, right? And now when I talk to her about it, typical Scorpio, she's like, what are you talking about? I never said that.
Out of sight, out of mind.
Right? Like, what are you talking? I never remember you said that. So I know my sister's a mermaid, and she won't really tell us. But like, I believe in mermaids. I believe in fairies.
I believe in mermaids too. I was just having this conversation about how I believe mermaids are real, and sirens, and
Pisces are sirens.
And if unicorns aren't real, then why the fuck is it the national animal for Scotland?
What?
Did you know that?
I did not know that.
Okay.
I learned that the third decan of Scorpio is a unicorn.
Right now, do you guys believe in mermaids? Do you guys believe in unicorns? Do you believe in fairy tale Avalon world or Sasquatch? Whatever. Do you believe in any of these things? Because I do. I think they're real, even though some of them are highly fictionalized. I think these are real creatures.
They're based on reality. So the first decan of Capricorn is the goat, the second is the sea goat, and the third, apparently,
the Kraken
is the unicorn.
Oh, it's the unicorn. Yeah. How do you skip from goat to sea goat
to unicorn? Right. And it was a Scorpio that told me this. A Sagittarius rising, Gemini moon, Scorpio. That sounds
like a Sag.
I would think it would be Sag. But apparently the last decan of Scorpio is the Phoenix that leads into Sag. And then,
absolutely. Thank you. All of them are real. It's like, I tell people this and they're like, okay.
Fairies are gangster. People think fairies are like nice people. Like, fairies are like in the Magicians. Like, they will fuck you up.
Stuff. Just like how like gnomes steal my socks and shit. Like,
Damn.
They're little shit disturbers.
In fact, when it comes to mythological creatures like this, I feel like bugs and squirrels rule the world. We just don't know.
How do you match bugs with squirrels? There's probably so many more species of bugs in the world than there is squirrels.
That's true. But I mean, like, these are beings that we look at like they're not doing anything, but they speak a complex
you don't see a lot
language.
of squirrels out here in Vegas. They're getting burnt to a crisp out here.
You're right. Yeah, I've never seen a single squirrel, and I'm from New Jersey. That's where I see them. But I've never seen a squirrel in Texas. I've never seen a squirrel in Las Vegas. But I will say, freaking.
Somebody said mythical creatures are more legit than the election.
Yes, mythical creatures are more legit than the election. That is facts. Oh my gosh, no Russian hackers
Fairies
involved.
want that smoke.
So I mean, like, it's very fascinating because, you know, considering that you never know. Like, I believe in Andromedans inhabiting. Like, you just don't sleep on the microscopic creatures, because
like roly-polies,
or like roly-polies, like cells. Like,
okay, like way microscopic.
You're right. You never know who's like controlling your brain cells. Yeah, bacteria could be genius, and we would never know. So it is what it is. But I believe in mermaids. I believe in vampires. I think there's a lot of vampires, energetic vampires, blood-sucking vampires. I believe in werewolves and lichens.
These things are all real. These are all real. All right. Well, thank you guys for coming on and chatting with us and listening to all of our shenanigans tonight and letting us put on an impromptu show about mythical creatures and Between the Eyes.
More to come. We'll do a live more into mythical creatures.
Yeah, and if you guys like our podcast, thank you so much for watching and subscribing. Those of you guys who donated, we love you. We appreciate you. We will definitely be getting beer and pizza. We'll give you guys some shout outs in the future. Let us know what you want on that pizza, by the way. Somebody bought us a pizza, so I really want to know what the toppings are, and I'll make sure that we post it. Until next time, we will be back very soon. And thank you guys for watching the Midheaven podcast. What card is that?
The Wheel of Fortune.
All right, I'll take it. Until next time, we'll see all of you guys very soon. Take care.
Whoop. So you know how I'm always like, I have to rush to end it? That's what just happened right now.
You were like, and I'm cut.